What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? This your boy, Enlightened Luciferian Prince, coming at you once again. Um, Lately, my uploads have been taking a little bit longer to upload. For some odd reason, I don't know. I think YouTube might have made a change to its monetization process this year, sometime this year. I don't know. But don't worry, you'll get it. Don't worry, you'll get it. Don't worry, you'll get it. If you're watching this video around children, I ask you to please remove them from your immediate vicinity, as my videos are not for children. Now that we got that out the way, the title of this video is called CONSTITUTOR. I may have touched bases on this before, but I'm going to do the best I can to do this in a timely and ornate manner. So please bear with me, okay? Now, when they say constitutor, the first thing that usually triggers in a person's mind is constitution, which in and of itself is nothing more than the bylaws and the memorandum of this corporation we call United States. Now, with that being said, there's a legal definition that is also attributed to constitutor that I don't think a lot of people know. So I'm going to help you parallel between what a constitutor is, what a principal obligation is, and I'm going to merge them together. Okay. Black's Law Dictionary or Bouvier's Law Dictionary, either which one you want to use, is very simple. It's very easy. Constitutor, first definition. He or she who promised by a simple pact to pay the debt of another. And this is always a principal obligation. Bouvier's Law Dictionary, 1865, also found in Black's Law Dictionary. Now, one that obliges itself to, or he or she who obliges themselves to pay a debt for another, is what you call your particular government. I know people are like, well, what are you talking about? And this is the reason why I said in my previous videos, you cannot be the debtor. I'm going to simplify it. You can't be the debtor because you didn't create that nexus in that particular transmitted utility. It was created for you as your mirror image. What was attached to that was the hopes that as you come of the age of accountability, strong emphasis on that word, first root word in accountability is account, then those debts that would be attributed to that name, you will be obligated for. So what does that say? You will be obligated to pay a debt that otherwise was supposed to be paid for you by someone else. Now, I know that might be a little hard for people to wrap their mind around because redemption is all about taking the burden placed against you and putting it back on itself, so therefore you can live the life that you deserve to live. Acceptance of value and so forth it's very simple. That's all you're doing. You're taking something someone presents to you and you're flipping it back on itself. If you don't believe what I'm saying, go to my video dealing with debt collectors. Can't stress it, can't emphasize it enough. Someone says you owe something, I'm like, sure, no problem. Me, myself, natural person, I owe nobody anything but the truth. However, corporations want your fiat. They want your energy. They want your input. That's why they're actually operating in commerce, what we call business. Long story short, the principal obligation is the contract that was actually established at the time that you enter into an agreement. But remember, it said he or she who promised. Now, we all emphasize the word promise. Usually in our normal linguistics, we emphasize the word promise. We always do. But don't make a promise you can't keep. Well, why can we say this to just regular people, but we can't say this to corporate entities? The math ain't mathing. I don't get it. But it said a simple pact. It didn't say complicated. It didn't say lengthy. It didn't say an enigma. It said simple. To pay the debt of another. So who did you, he or she, whoever's watching this video, ever obligate yourself, strict question, to pay the debt of another? And if so, where's the proof of the original instrument where you obligated yourself to actually pay that? You know what it all boils down to? It boils down to your birth particulars, called your birth certificate. Everybody knows about this. This is common knowledge. When you really look into it and do research, it really is. That is called a negotiable instrument. So when you put the sole of your foot on that piece of paper, yeah, that part. But then notice, one thing that's to stick out to you, and this is always, never changing, always a principal obligation. So what is the actual root of the contract? Terms and conditions. So now that you have more of an elaborate understanding on this concept, those people who are secured party creditors now can understand the whole mystification that a lot of people out here in the internet universe are putting out there, and they're putting it out there incorrectly. Hey, it is what it is. Names aside, don't even have to say anything. But yeah, they're putting it out there incorrectly. So, with that being said, the principal obligation means that you, as a secured party creditor, as a power of attorney in fact, are now responsible for putting your documentations together and sending them out to these entities in good faith. Notice what I said, good faith. There's a term, legal terminology, good faith, which means that you're doing everything you can to resolve the matter before it gets to a controversy. As hence the scripture says, settle with your adversary before you go to court. Redemption is the only way you're going to settle with your adversary. That's why it's a private process, which means that you settle with your adversary does not require anybody else's input. It only requires you to present your presentments to that entity. Y'all resolve the matter on the private level, and it never becomes public. And that's in less than 8 minutes. Simple as that. Simple. Simple as that. You have to take responsibility of commercial affairs. Why do you think you be doing this stuff in the first place? Blueberries. First of the season. But when someone gets a letter or anything in the mail, the first thing to do is run to the courthouse. Ill-prepared, have no idea what's going on, not doing any discovery on the case, whatever, not seeing what type of documentation has been placed against you on the case, not doing your due diligence. Second step for most people, hire a lawyer. That's on you. But in this process, you are your own representative, not lawyer, representative. You are representing the res. Legal terminology, the thing. That thing that's been following you around your whole life, called the Social Security number. That's all you're doing. And you're telling the world, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not taking this responsibility for something that don't exist. First time viewing my channel, like and subscribe. Wish to contact me by consultation? Email me. And I always tell people, leave a direct contact number in the best time to contact you. I'm normally available in the mornings and sometimes in the evenings. Depends on what's going on. I have a life too, so I have to live too. But normally in the mornings or early afternoon. I'll leave my email. I usually leave it in the video description, but I'll leave it in the comment section. You know? I think a lot of people, the reason why they're hesitant to use these processes, and I know why, the remedy is accessible. It's just a lot of people have made it very arcane. Not knowing what they're doing and not properly comprehending why they're doing it in the first place. But the question I would ask you, viewer, why would you be doing it in the first place? What are you doing it for? Don't answer that question. Find a solution. Peace, light, love. Contact me via email and take it from there. But we're going to keep this thing rolling. We're going to keep this thing rolling. We're going to make it simple. We're going to make it easy. And we're going to make it well understood. And this is a little off topic. I know there's something on my life about eating blueberries. It's always the fucking... It's always the purple ones that are always like a little bit of like purple in it. They always taste the best. Like my blueberries with a little sweet sour combo. But that's neither here nor there. See y'all on the next upload. Y'all take care. Stay safe. Stay aware. Stay woke. See y'all later.